I want to say this clearly before I begin. What you're about to hear is not a ghost story. I didn't believe in anything paranormal. I still don't. But after what happened during my first night at that job, I understand why some places don't appear on maps, and why some jobs are never meant for people like us. I was unemployed for almost 3 months. Bills were stacking up. Sleep was irregular. Desperation does strange things to your judgment. That's why I didn't question the ad. Night attendant needed. Cash paid daily. No experience required. The address led me to the edge of town. No businesses nearby, no street lights. Just a single building surrounded by fog. The sign outside read Raven Hollow Facility. No logo, no phone number. The front door was already unlocked. Inside, the lights buzzed softly. The air smelled old, like dust and cold metal. A man was waiting behind the desk. He didn't introduce himself. He didn't ask my name. He simply slid a clipboard toward me and said, "You're late." I checked the time. I wasn't. The rules were simple. Don't leave the desk after midnight. Ignore the intercom after 3 a.m. Never answer voices that know your name. That last rule made me laugh. The man didn't. Then he walked through a door behind the desk and locked it from the other side. The first few hours were quiet. Too quiet. At 12:47 a.m., the security monitor turned on by itself. One camera showed a hallway, empty. Then a shape appeared at the far end. Not walking, not crawling, just closer. The intercom crackled. No words, just breathing. At 2:58 a.m., the monitor shut off. At exactly 3 a.m., the intercom rang again. This time, a voice whispered, "Can you hear me?" It was my voice. I stood frozen behind the desk. My heart was pounding so hard I felt dizzy. The voice continued, "It's cold in here. I don't like the dark." The monitor turned back on. The camera showed the desk, my desk, and I was standing there, watching the screen, exactly like I was now, except the version of me on the screen was smiling. The door behind the desk began to knock. Slow, polite. I remembered the rules. Never answer voices that know your name. The knocking stopped, and then the lights went out. I woke up outside at sunrise, lying in wet grass. The building was gone. Police said no structure had ever been there. But when I got home, I found a clipboard on my kitchen table. My name was written on it, and underneath, someone had added a note. "Second shift starts tonight."